So my Oscar watch is going back 20 years to 2005. This was probably sixth place for Best Picture, sixth or seventh. It won 3, nominated for 3 others, all below
Memoirs
the
of a
line.
Geisha.
It's Memoirs of a Geisha, yeah. Finally this was a big blind spot, I felt like, for me. I hadn't seen Memoirs of a Geisha yet, and now I have. Directed by Rob Marshall, who has a really weird filmography. Like, if you ever looked at Rob Marshall's filmography, like, he doesn't direct much, but when it does, it's kind of on brand, except like this. Like, he did the TV Annie in the 90s. Then he did Chicago, Memoirs of a Geisha. Then 9, the 4th Pirates movie, Into the Woods, Mary Poppins Returns, and the live action Little Mermaid. That's all he's directed. It's kind of a strange, eclectic group of musicals, but they've got Memoirs of a Geisha in there, which is interesting. It tells a story of Sayuri, played by Ziyi Zhang, who tells a story from little girl all the way up, how she's taken from her home and sold off, and becomes a geisha in like pre-World War II or just the dawn of World War II Japan. You have potential mentors played by Michelle Yeoh and Gong Li. You have a potential fascination in Ken Watanabe. This is a cool movie. It's a beautiful movie to look at. It was really weird. I don't think this movie gets made like this today, because why is this movie in English? Like, it didn't make any sense. I'm watching this, I'm like, why are we speaking English in a movie set in 1930s Japan? And I know it's to appeal to the American audience. It's an American-made movie. I also thought it was weird that like some of your most prominent characters in a very Japanese movie are played by Chinese people. It didn't, but it's the most popular like Eastern Asian actors and actresses of the time that also could speak English, so they got the roles. I would have loved to see a version of this movie where it was completely submersed into like the full Japanese culture, the Japanese language, and all of that. But as it is, it's a really cool movie. I'm giving it 3 stars. That puts it, let's see here, it puts it number 22 on my Oscar watch list for the year, between March of the Penguins and Howl's Moving Castle. So that's where it's at for this year. Todd, I think you've seen this one, right?
Yeah, I like that movie as well. And yeah, it is rough watching them speak English, because none of them do it really all that well, but they still have the feeling in their performances to make them great. Like Gong Li, I think, is amazing in that movie.
Well,
But
Ziyi Zhang almost got an Oscar nomination too.
right. Yeah, but it is a weird case. It got like horrible reviews, if I remember right. It has like a 35% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it was a sports player.
Yeah. All the tech stuff, really. Zach, have you seen this one?
Never saw it. Todd's right. Didn't get good reviews. Kind of marketed as the big sort of, almost like The Cold Mountain of 2005, a movie that had big budget, some big names in it, but seemed kind of empty, didn't get great reviews, and that probably costed its serious Oscar chances. But the book was very beloved, and I think fans of the book were not huge fans of the movie.
Well, and I realized probably one of the reasons they did it in English is if they were going to use the cast they did, English might have been the only language all of them spoke.
Well, I believe the book was also in English, if I remember correctly.
Okay. But yeah, interesting movie. And that 2005 was an interesting year for Oscars, because you had 4 movies that won 3, with Crash, Brokeback, Memoirs of a Geisha, and King Kong. And that was the most anybody won. So yeah, it was